Great. We lost quite a few guys, but we should have them all retrained in a few turns. So I'm not too worried. We'll be able to recruit some proper artillery instead of the crappy artillery we do have, which will be awesome. Get reinforced from my line infantry. Let's take a look what we've inherited. We already have a bunch of Swedes chilling out in our newly acquired territory. That is not going to be fun. But what do you got to do? Yeah, we won this place, but we're going to have to fight to keep it. Finland looks pretty wealthy, which I am happy for. Now let's just see what else I should upgrade. Pick that up, why not? Alright, now let's see if we can take out Dagestan. That's a lot of dudes, mostly armed citizenry, lucky enough for me. And they're getting backed up from a unit of line infantry and general's bodyguard. What they do have, though, is they also do have walls on their settlement, so... Huh. I hardly have any troops. Yeah, what he said. But I'm worried I could get ambushed. Yeah, that might be too many people. Wouldn't it be crazy if they just surrendered? Gonna break the siege. Fall back. That's fine. Live to fight another day. When I have these 3 more units of Cossack infantry, then I should be able to make good on my assault against the Chechenian area. Georgians also got a good defense going on, so just gonna have to be careful all around. I can get this guy up here too. The more the merrier, right? So there's a strong possibility that I'm gonna get ambushed next turn. I should have been more careful, but I wasn't. Let's see what we can do here. These guys are probably going to be unhappy with me, but hey, all of a sudden you don't have to pay taxes and you're happy as happy can be. These guys will surrender? Yes, they will. Usually when you're fighting up against an enemy that doesn't have, oh, look at that, that doesn't have an actual army inside it, and it's all just armed citizenry, they'll gladly accept a surrender. They don't want to fight. Alright. I think I spent some cash that might be better suited elsewhere. Could upgrade this. And what else? Got a trading port over here. That's always nice. Oh, that means I could probably get a new trade agreement going. France want to trade? Great. Coolio, trading with France. Spain, you want to trade? What are you doing? Oh, Spain, why do you want this land in the far back reaches? No, man, no, come on, Jesus. Get it together. You guys, the Spaniards don't know how to negotiate. Hey, do you want to trade? Oh, maybe, maybe not, but what we do think would be a great offer, which we're sure you're interested in. How about you let us start a settlement right in the middle of your territory all the way back here, and we'll share some of our knowledge with you. No, not having it. Sorry. And I'm about out of money. Let's go ahead and see what ends up happening next turn. Oh man, those Swedes, they're coming at me. Hmm.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not currently being exploited.
Oh, you know why I didn't exploit them?
Now,
It's because I didn't have enough cash at the end of the turn. Get off my back, lady. Jeez. I'll build the mine. uh, what about you guys? How pissed are you? Barely even pissed when you don't have to pay any money. How about that? Now, I think we could stake our claim for Athens. What do you say? Just get some of the land while the getting's good before they can actually train up some defenders. That sounds like a good plan. Okay. Man, Istanbul is so ripe for the taking. The problem when you capture a faction's capital is the unrest that appears is just ridiculous. Like, I might have to fight off 2 full Ottoman rebellions after I take Istanbul because they are gonna be pissed. Alright, what's going on over here? All my troops are retrained. That makes me nice and happy. Our odds are a little bit better this time. I just want to make sure Cavalry is pretty much useless when you're fighting a fort. I should be able to do this. Got a 50-50 shot. But, let's make it happen. It's gonna be a big fight. Holy shit, is it snowy. Alright, so when I attack a fort, I usually like to bash a few holes in the wall. Because, you know, I'm really into vandalism. We can march our cannons up this way. So have all of our infantry and our melee troops. Keep our general back over here. Start the battle. Yeah, apparently the game doesn't want you guys to be able to see what's going on very clearly. That's why they've covered the battlefield in this fog. Man, there are just wolves everywhere. Take a look at the enemy. They're mostly going to have firelocks on the walls. I'm hoping that if I create a breach in the wall, it's going to force them to abandon the walls and come and fight me on the foot. Down on the ground where we'll be more equally matched. If I can take the walls, I'll be able to shoot down at these horses without them attacking me. Horses aren't that great on climbing stairs and fighting on the walls, so I won't have to worry about them up here. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to shoot a hole in the wall and see how they react to it. Man, these wolves are just... I don't know, maybe it's mating season or whatever, but they are just up to something. I'm digging the music though. Give me a second. Yeah. Don't worry, he'll start back up. Enemy reinforcements are going to be able to make it inside the fort. I'll let that happen. I don't have any cavalry to commit to ambushing them, so that's fine with me. Oh, what do we have over here? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Where you going, man? You're not trying to run after my cannons, are you? That would just be straight up silly. You and your 3 little horses. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little horses. Let's see if they're willing to, yeah, these guys, man, these guys are brave as hell. Just trotting along. Leave the safety of their fort. I gotta say, I'm not a very forgiving general. If you want to sacrifice your troops, I'll gladly accept. Oh, and only the general's left alive. Will he make it? Not even close. Yeah. Well, that was, very foolish. I take no pity on you guys. I'll bump a big ol' hole in this wall. That's what I'm gonna do, because they've bunched all of their troops up in here. Alright. So maybe 9, 10 more volleys into the wall. We should bring it down. Meanwhile, I'll just start marching my men up there. I'm going to keep my distance though, because these walls do have cannons built into them. So they might be able to shoot back. Looks like they are going to start taking some shots at me. These aren't like any Ottoman howitzers though, so I don't expect them to do much against me. Okay, so the wall's almost destroyed, so I'm going to start getting my men into place. So the computer might want to send all of his men into the breach to defend it. Once the wall comes down, they might want to do that. So I'm going to try to position my men around this potential hole. I'll do that by splitting my infantry into halves. Don't want to get into range of these guys just yet. And that way when the breach in the wall is made, I'll have it surrounded. So if they try to enter this breach to defend it, they'll get shot up. Maybe 1 or 2 more cannonballs into this wall should bring it down. Alright, 99%. Just one more, and it missed. What do you know? But hey, that's how things are. Slow and steady. Yes, I could rush and maybe beat these guys up on the walls. Ooh, I killed a bunch of guys. Did it? Maybe. It looked big. Big explosion. Okay, the wall blew up in a way I didn't exactly expect. That's a big old hole in the wall. Alright, let's see what the computer's going to do to react to this. Looks like they're not going to do too much. They're kind of happy with the way their troops are set up. So, what I think I'll do is I'll pin down this breach, and these Streltsky right here are going to be my super special secret agent Streltsky, because they are going to turn into ninjas. How are they going to be ninjas, you might ask? Well, I'm going to tell them to scale the wall with grappling hooks and beat up all the troops on the wall. These guys I might keep just as reserves. It's always good to keep reserves. If you're ever fighting a battle and you 100% commit all of your troops to that battle, you better be sure that that is going to guarantee you the victory, because that leaves you very open for your opponent to make counterattacks. Once you commit every single one of your troops, you pretty much just say to your opponent, well, ball's in your court now. You do what you want, because I can't make any more decisions. These guys look like they want to cause some trouble. Man, this is pretty much terrible weather right now. It's foggy as hell. It's flip-flopping between snowing and raining. These men are just, they're just gonna get shot. That's what they are here to do. They're like, you know what, you tear down our wall. I'm tired of this shit. Okay, Strelsky, go ahead, pop up that wall. I'll send some Cossacks up to support you guys. These guys will clear out the enemy on the wall, and these Cossacks up here will shoot anyone down below in the courtyard once they reach the top of the wall. See my Strelsky. There they go. Grappling hooks. Made it up the wall. Now they're going to start climbing. Look at them go. Look at them go. They're like little silkworms. And it looks like I'll get up this wall unopposed. Because look at this, the stairs are kind of all messed up. I don't know if these guys will actually be able to walk down this side. Like, sure, they can walk down this side, but they're kind of just freaking out. Like, oh, what do we do? Just want to secure this breach as tightly as possible. Anyone that walks through here is just going to get gunned down. Look at you guys. Taking the scenic route, hey? I want you guys to go up here, though. You guys got some killing to do today. My special ninja men. Hey, you guys don't have to go one at a time. There's 4 more. Nah, whatever. Do whatever you want. You guys are cool. I'm gonna move these guys up and see if I can take some shots at these guys. These Middle Eastern type walls don't provide as much cover as the European walls do. It's fairly easier to shoot people when they're behind these types of walls. But I don't want to waste too much ammo. Just gonna soften them up for my Strelsky. Move up, men. At the double. That's looking pretty ineffective. I'll move them back. Strelsky are in position. Get them, boys. Yeah. For Russia. These citizenry are like, oh damn, we are not in for a good time. And we are getting out of here. They'll take a few shots at my guys. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Charge with the drummer! Hey, these guys are gonna get butchered. Okay, and if that continues, fine by me. I'll bring these Cossacks up the wall now. My Strelsky have bought them sufficient time. I think in fort battles, if as long as the enemy's inside of the fort, then they have unbreakable morale, so not much I can do against that. These guys are going to fight to the death and kill more of my men than they should be allowed to. These walls create sort of a bottleneck, so my overwhelming numbers won't be as effective. But these are the trashiest of the trashy troops, so I killed 40 men, only lost 9. That's not too bad of a return on investment, if you ask me. Great. My Strelsky, though, are really tired. They did scale the walls and butcher a bunch of people. Those cleavers take a lot out of you. So I'll just let them rest up here, because apparently these dudes are more interested in mad dogging my Cossacks over here. But these guys will make it up the walls in a matter of seconds. Great. This fight isn't going to go too well for you guys. Just a heads up. Move these guys up. Turn off fire at will. One of them can start scaling the wall. The other guy I'll put over here just in case guys try to make it through the breach. I'm losing some Strelsky, but looks like they're still losing more men than I am, so I'm happy. Open fire. Alright, my Strelsky, you guys can go rest up over here. I don't feel like I'll need you for a while. Tired melee troops aren't of great use to me. But your sacrifice will be duly noted. These men have taken up position on the walls. If anybody gets close enough to us, they'll start shooting them, which is great. Those firelocks have rethought their battle plans, to say the least.